It's the Skit Guys podcast, starring Tommy Woodard and Eddie James. And now, two guys, one of which owns 3 dogs and name them Jacob, Edward, and Bella. The Skit Guys.
Yay! Woo!
Was that Christmas Carol?
I know it did sound like Christmas Carol. I was trying to do like Kermit
She coming
the
in
Frog.
to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Yeah, she came here to wish everybody a great day with love.
Oh, thank you, Carol. That's fantastic. Happy
yes.
Valentine's Day to you too.
Carol is very, very, very. She's all about love. I don't know if a lot of people know that. So
She loves celebration too.
we got so many comments on our last podcast about all the about me, talking about all the people that passed away, and so
Well, it was just morbid.
What better way to kick this one off? With a dead
And to
person
let you
named
know,
Carol.
has passed away a long time ago.
Everybody.
She's a ghost.
I love you. Woo.
Carol, hey Carol, can I ask you a couple of questions real quick?
Yes.
Carol, when did you live? When were you alive? When were you?
I was alive during the Salem witch trials. Ooh.
Oh, is that what happened? You were burned at the stake?
No. I
Oh, you-
wasn't a witch at all, but I was
You burned
alive.
people? Did you burn people at the stake?
No.
How did you pass, Carol?
Well, they were beheading people out back, and I slipped, and no.
It's awful, Carol.
I was so in love with a strapping young man named Vernon. Oh. And he was a beheader. That's what we called him back in the day. BHs, beheaders. I was bringing him some potatoes, lots of carbs, and I slipped in the mud. No.
Carol, I am so sorry. That's a tragic story. But now you kind of hang around to remind us of Christmas and the excitement of it, and now somehow you're tying into Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Fantastic.
me. And all the Glenn Fry is here. David Bowie is here. And we want to sing you a song.
Oh my gosh. Let it go.
That's the song we want to sing, is Let It Go. Oh, I guess Valentine's Day has passed, though, hasn't it?
But it was a good one.
It was a great one. What'd you do with the
Fantastic.
What'd you do with the wife? What'd you do?
Took the little lady out to dinner. We always like to go to dinner at Grandy's. They do a Valentine's Day double steak special. The steaks are shaped like hearts, and they put a little red food coloring in the gravy.
To make it look like blood?
It does. They do the same thing in Halloween, but so pretty romantic. Yeah, I
Very
splurged,
romantic.
got some extra rolls, and it was a good
stop
night.
it.
Good night. How about yourself?
Be still my heart. That's what went on there, huh?
Behave, right? Am I right? I'm
Yeah,
right. I'm right. Yeah.
You're
How about
right.
you?
I gave her a coupon. Just I wrote.
Was it a homemade coupon?
Yeah, it's homemade. Yeah.
What was it? For a foot rub or?
It said 1 free foot rub. That was one of them. Yeah. Like 5.
Oh.
1 free foot rub. 1 free.
So you like
dinner.
stapled some together and made a coupon booklet for her?
Yeah.
Buddy, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's nothing says I love you and didn't even care enough to do anything like that.
She seemed impressed. She was crying a little bit.
I bet there was a lot of tears.
Tears of joy, I think. So
Is that what it was?
So,
Is that, I don't know.
So I got that going for me. So yeah. No, we had a good time. Good time. Yeah.
Fantastic. We did too.
My wife's birthday is it's the 9th.
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's
So
right there.
It's
So
kind
that's
of
pretty
like,
convenient for you.
well, it's kind of like your birthday's close to Christmas. I mean, you got to be careful how you navigate those waters,
Right.
It can't be like,
Right.
hey, sweetheart, I thought we'd celebrate your birthday on Valentine's Day and just, kind of,
Right.
just double the
Oh,
love.
man. No, because I hate it when people are like, hey, happy birthday. This is for Christmas also. Because it makes me want to do that to people when their birthday's in March.
This is awkward.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, I've done that a lot in our friendship. It was always a nice gift, right? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't see this coming at all.
Fantastic.
No.
No, it's great.
buddy.
No. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Buddy.
I didn't mean...
Buddy. Well, that's what we're talking about. Brotherly love. What does that look like? Brotherly love.
it looks like working hard to separate a national holiday with someone's birthday.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man. You don't know how to rub that in. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking of you when I said that. I thought you were asking for good examples.
It was so specific.
I thought it was more general. Specific would be like, separating Christmas and my birthday.
Oh, well, to show brotherly and sisterly love, what we've done at the Skit Guys Studios is we've given all our staff those big candied hearts, like with Be Mine and, You're the Best and, those things that say those things on them. So,
those things that say those things.
I can't think of anything else they say, but they're really sweet,
Are you talking about the big hearts, or do you mean the little tiny candy hearts that have things written on them?
Well, those, but we got a special deal online to make those bigger. And so you could really read the words on them. Be Mine, let's do it for the Gipper and stuff like that. And
if I got the one that said do it for the Gipper, I'm putting it back.
But I noticed that they were gone this morning. Did you notice that they were gone?
All of them were gone?
They were just off the desks. They were gone.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Who's that?
I think it's Phineas.
Hey guys. Hey guys, you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, Phineas? What's going on, buddy?
Can you guys turn the mics off?
No, we're not going to do that, Phineas. No. What's up? What's going on, man? What's happening?
You guys can't. You can't hand those out.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You-
Why? Give me one good reason, Phineas. Phineas.
People dying. How about people dying?
People
Is
what?
that good enough reason?
Oh my goodness! What are you talking about?
Those little tiny hearts. People can choke on them and die. We cannot hand those
Phineas.
out. Those phrases. Be Mine. That's just nobody really means that.
Phineas.
Love bug. Text me. Tweet me. No.
Okay. You
That
know
is
what?
that is a human resources nightmare. No, that can't happen.
Well, Phineas, A, they're supersized. We did that on purpose. B, Phineas, look at me. Take off your glasses. Take them off.
I can't.
No.
I can't look at you.
Phineas, you don't want us to do this because there's no one special in your life right now, is there, Phineas?
I don't want to do it because the one you gave me said you'll do.
What? You'll do?
That's the heart I got. I got the heart that said you'll do.
but
Happy
Phineas.
Valentine's Day, Phineas.
You will do, Phineas. That's good. That's a good thing. You'll do.
You'll do.
You'll do it.
You're good enough. You'll do. You're good enough.
Yes, that's positive. You're good enough, Phineas. You are good enough. I want you to repeat after me, Phineas.
That's how I was invited to the Sadie Hawkins dance in the 11th grade.
You'll do.
She just walked up and said, you'll do.
Here's the big question. Did she stay with you?
We've been married for 40 years.
See, you'll do.
Love of my life.
See,
that one.
Phineas, I didn't know you're married. See, I thought you were being the Grinch of Valentine's Day, but you weren't. See?
No, I'm not the Grinch. She is.
Oh. Okay. Well, Phineas, thanks so much, buddy. You have a good day, and we're going to keep the Valentine's Day, all right?
Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Although those who do not celebrate Valentine's Day, don't be offended by that. The Skit Guys and anyone who is appreciated and connected with them do not mean that either. Good day.
Wow. Phineas kind of had an axe to grind, didn't he?
Just, he was broken.
Oh, He was broken. Did
and
you
yet fell in love at the same time.
did you ever get your heart broken at Valentine's Day? Was there ever an attempt that you made on Valentine's Day when it came to love that just ended really badly?
There was, in the 6th grade,
Yeah.
there was a girl that will remain unnamed that I liked. And so I asked my best friend at the time, this is before I knew you, at the time, if he would ask her to go with me, because that's what you did.
Right, go
and
with.
I didn't have the guts to ask her to go with me personally.
Right.
So I sent my buddy to ask, will you go with me? And I didn't hear back from him for like a day, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was on the bus, and this other girl, totally different girl named Stacy, came up. And she said, hey, I was almost said his name. She said, hey, your friend told me to tell you that he's going out with her now.
Oh.
So the guy I asked to ask someone out for me, ask her out for him. And that girl, she said, he's going out with her.
Oh, buddy. What a horrendous friendship flashback that we had nothing to do in that friendship whatsoever.
Yeah, it was tough. So I looked at the girl who was delivering the message and said, so do you want to go with me? And she said no.
She said no.
So it was that was a double whammy. Happy
whammy.
Valentine's Day, Tommy.
That was a double whammy.
Yeah.
I have a
Valentine's
flashback in 5th grade. There was this girl.
That was the same year. When I was in 6th grade, you were in 5th grade.
That's so true. Oh my
That's
goodness.
crazy.
Wow. See, it is a
Golly.
friendship flashback because we both got rejected on Valentine's Day.
How could 1999 be so crazy?
It wasn't 1999. What year was that? 1980? 80?
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
No,
80. Yeah, 80. No, yeah, 80.
81.
Yeah, I'm younger than you. I don't know.
I think it was 81.
I stayed in from recess that day on purpose
man.
to grade papers, and but my attempt was I had those chocolate candies with a card for this girl, and we had like little desks, and you'd pull out a little bucket, little tub, little tote
tray.
Yeah, a little tote tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put that in there.
Nice.
And they all came in from recess, and she went to her desk, and I'm still grading papers, and I'm watching. I really thought she was going to see this card, and she was going to look up at me and smile, and it was just going to be the start of something great, right?
Yeah,
I'm grading.
Sounds like it. How can that fail?
How can that fail, right? And I didn't really take into account. She was a shy girl. She was a shy girl. So, but I just thought she was so pretty. She opened up her tote to grab like a pencil, and she sees it. She grabs it.
Nice.
I see her looking down, reading the card, and I'm thinking,
Yes.
here it comes. Here comes the
beautiful.
look. I'm going to be grading papers.
This is an after-school special. Yeah.
Boom. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And her face gets really red. And I look back now and I go, she was embarrassed. Like she was embarrassed.
Sure.
She starts ripping it up. I mean, just ripping it up. And now I can feel my 5th grade face just getting so red. And she's not even looking at me at all. And I'm just trying to get out of there. I'm just like grabbing all these papers and just trying to get out of this her homeroom because I'm so freaked out because this is not what I thought. I've never seen anything like this before,
No.
And she's ripped her face. Now it and then she gives there was this dude sitting next to her. She gives the chocolates to him. I was like, oh my gosh.
Just for clarification, did the note have your name on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She did though in high school. She did come up and she said, "Do you remember it?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And she goes, "I am really sorry. I was just so embarrassed and I didn't know how to handle that." And I was like, it's totally okay. So there was some redemption. Maybe, I don't know how many years later, but that was like, that Valentine's Day did not go well.
Was the Valentine the one that said, I choose you?
Here's where you can see his heart ripping too in slow motion.
You know what? And serious true story. All right. When I was in college, there was a girl that I liked. I found out, what her favorite color was. It was yellow. I sent her a dozen yellow roses on her birthday and put happy birthday on the card. Didn't put my name on it, because we were getting ready to go on a date, and I thought, but then she didn't know where the roses came from.
Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But I ended up marrying her, and so it all worked out.
Oh, look at you with the little twist and shout there. Look at you, the little Ferris Bueller. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was one way,
right?
then zoom. Look at you, buddy.
Yeah.
Love is it's a big word out there. It's usually applied to romance and that kind of stuff. But how does love look in friendship? We've been friends for a really long time. What is brotherly love, sisterly love? What does that kind of stuff look like?
Man, I think brotherly, sisterly love is overlooking the things that might drive you crazy in other relationships, but also being willing to say something that is hard to someone, and the balance of it is figuring out what's what,
Totally. Why
is that funny? I thought that was really nice.
It was very nice. So sorry. My wife just opened my office door and she let the dog in, and so then she sees me doing a podcast. And she's mouthing, I'm so sorry. And she's tiptoeing like the Grinch stealing a Christmas tree, trying to grab the dog while you're giving this sweet sentimental thing. So it was, sorry, buddy. Sorry.
That's funny.
See that?
That's good. Yeah.
That's exactly what you were saying, though. You're overlooking this as brotherly
You're
love.
overlooking that the dog was let in.
That is so funny. When did you think, okay, friendship flashback? Here's one together. When do you think, in our relationship as buddies, when do you think you go, okay, there's a bond here. There's a significant relationship here. There is as iron sharpens iron, so one friend sharpens another. I think Proverbs 27:17. When did that for you go, okay, this is more than just two guys doing skits? I mean, I don't know if there ever was a moment for you like that.
I mean, that's tough. I mean, I have, because I'm not and audience, if you listen for very long, you realize I have no memory. There's something wrong in my brain, and it does not remember things.
But you can remember Garth Brooks's The Dance.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole other story, buddy. That's Garth Brooks. I mean, come on. What Garth Brooks song do you not remember?
Okay.
Papa drove a truck nearly all his life. It drove Mama crazy being a trucker's wife. Yeah, all of that's in there. The part she couldn't handle was the being alone. I guess she needed more to hold than just a telephone. But anyway, when it comes to important things, I can't remember, right? Like things like, my kid's being born and that kind of stuff. But I have images. I really can't. But sometimes I have these picture images, and
kinda
some people would think
pages.
it was. Well, yeah, like picture pages, time to see, all that's in there. But so the thing is, some people would say it's a vision, it's just kind of foggy. I'm sitting, but that's the way my memories are. But I have this memory of you and I were in a school show together. It was my sophomore year, your freshman year, and I have this picture image of you sitting at a kind of a table in the dressing room, and I came in, and it was like there's this moment there that I remember thinking, this guy is a dear friend, and that's when I go back and go, I remember that moment. That moment is just etched in my brain, but I don't remember what happened that moment.
Was it at the mid-high?
Yeah. And when I said dressing room, I was trying to be nice. It was actually
the bathroom.
Room.
Yeah, that was our dressing room back in the day. Yeah.
So I have that memory in my head as kind of going in my head. Whatever that date was at that moment was when it was like, this guy's my friend.
Yeah. What about through Skit Guys? Was there anything that you go, okay, boom, we're in this. This is two brothers making a go at things. Was there ever a moment when you went, I choose to do this? Was there ever anything like that for you?
I think when I moved to Oklahoma, I mean, when I left a full-time job and moved into a part-time job and went, this is what I think we're supposed to do. Let's do it,
Yeah, I guess that was a big time, huh?
Yeah, it was a big step of faith, and it was saying, "Hey, I believe in this."
Yeah.
What about you?
I was just trying to think of that, like one of those defining moments. You go, okay, this is bigger than both of us, and we are both in this. There's probably a time when my anger would, I think on the last podcast I talked about outward stuff and inward stuff, and I know there was a period of time that my inward character trait was to work on my anger. Somebody said anger is when you choose to be the victim of certain things. And I think I felt like I was the victim of scheduling, or the victim of a stalled plane, or the victim of, whatever it could be or would be. I allowed anger to be the first thing. And the fact that you stuck with me through those things, I think was probably, okay, this is brotherly love. You know what I mean? That was probably, yeah.
Man, that's really nice.
So
that's really nice. Do you remember the "There's Grace" period of our life?
No, what was that?
That was when you were working on showing people grace, and you would say it out loud so you could remember.
Oh yeah, there's grace. There's grace. Yeah,
there's grace. There's grace.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have to. I'm causing there to need to be grace.
Oh, dude. Yep. For a kid that just grew up dysfunctional, I mean, yeah, had to learn how to show grace. So I said it all the time. I was a people pleaser, so I would tell little white lies because I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So even for a while, in one era or season of life, I would always say, well, to be honest. But it was me making sure that I would not people please and tell little white lies to just placate the situation. So yeah, probably that. And you and I just recently, we had a great conversation on a back road of Tennessee, trying to,
yeah.
And I think those are the things you go, holy cow. You'd think you'd know everything about a person, and then you go just a little bit deeper, and that's brotherly love too, to where you go, no, it doesn't have limits. You keep learning, you keep growing, you keep going through the tunnel of chaos with another person, and that's pretty amazing, as far as a friendship is concerned.
Yep, that's brotherly love.
Viewer mail. What do some people say what brotherly and sisterly love is like?
We have some comments from our MySpace page. And
Steve back? Is Steve doing those? Is Steve?
Yeah.
Did Steve collect these?
Yeah. Is this from MySpace or is it from our AOL account?
I think it's AOL. We got mail.
Oh.
You've got mail.
So Naomi says, I was thinking about that this morning when I was saying my prayers. I don't want to sound too cynical. Oh, you're okay here, Naomi. Trust us. But I want to come to the conclusion at the age of 71 that very few people are able to love anyone, and many people have never been truly loved, even by their family or in church. People are very good to condemn and judge other people. Many people will tell you how spiritual they are, while condemning other people.
Man, that's a pretty big statement.
You know what I like about it is that Naomi is just completely raw and open.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's throwing her heart out there.
Yeah, it's in any relationship, no matter how tough it gets, we are those people that have to say, even if we don't feel it, even if it feels like just a banging noise, you can be loved by me. 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 And hopefully love does win in those situations with people. So I don't know.
Oh, that's a good word. Yeah. Well, and I think that judgment and condemnation comes easy to us.
Oh.
Loving other people is tough. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You're exactly right.
You've got mail.
Bonet said,
the
Quaker Oats man.
Yeah, I love him too.
That's good.
Bonet, yeah.
That's good.
Big fan of the Quaker Oats man.
That's good.
Love his hat.
He has a nice smile, a very content smile.
Do you ever think maybe the Quaker Oats man is just Benjamin Franklin in a hat?
If you put a pair of glasses on that guy, then yeah, you got Benji.
Just saying. The guy created a lot. I would not be surprised.
You've got mail.
Taylor Cox says, who comes to mind?
Nicolas Cage.
Interesting. Nicolas Cage.
Why, you ask? Brotherly Love, Philadelphia, goes to Declaration of Independence, goes to National Treasure, goes to Nicolas Cage.
And who lived in Philadelphia? Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Wow.
Dude, I'm just saying, I think there's a possibility he's Cupid.
You've got mail.
Jathan said, Brotherly Love, 12 years old, backyard playing baseball with my 3 brothers. That's cool. That's awesome.
Ah, that's really cool.
That's cool.
You've got mail.
Christy says, choking one another 1 minute, laughing at each other in the next.
Oh, that's a little
brotherly love.
That's a little dysfunctional. Yeah, just
No,
actually
I think that's real.
actually choking somebody.
Well, no, I mean, I just like, goofing around, trying,
playing.
like Cain and Abel did.
Yeah.
You've got mail.
Our friend Kurt Cloninger, when you think of brotherly love, he thinks of
Side hugs.
Side hugs.
Yeah, well, that's what we do in Christianity. We give side hugs. Yeah.
By the way, Kurt Cloninger, we brotherly love him big
He's
time.
awesome.
If you don't know who he is, Google him. He's great.
Well, Scripture. What does Scripture say about it? A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. That's pretty good.
Right? Choking. See? Adversity.
Good. That's good.
Psalm 133 says, Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity.
Ooh, listen to this one. Romans 12:10. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. Can you imagine if everybody did that, to outdo each other and just showing honor to one another?
Buddy, seriously, that would change the world.
I'm going to write that one down. Outdo
You
one
should.
another in showing honor. Like even
That
with
one's-
the people you work with your family, outdo one another in showing honor. That's
I'm going to say that's going to come up at your dinner table this week.
That's good. Okay, I'm going to leave it on that one. Outdo one another in showing
I know.
honor. That's really good.
That's good. That's
Wow.
really good.
Man, I don't even know how to begin on that one. You'd have to break all those words down right there.
It's a good one. Romans 12:10. That's your memory verse for the month, audience.
Boom.
Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. With that, we're going to drop the mic. Hey, you know what we didn't even say?
What?
Audience,
What?
I hope that you had a great Valentine's Day. And even if you didn't, I hope that you know that the greatest love of all is the love that God has for you and the fact that he sent his one and only son, Jesus Christ. And that's the greatest love that there is.
Yes, it's not what
No
Whitney
matter
Houston says it
what
was.
Whitney Houston says.
Rest in peace. Oh, I did it again.
Shoop, shoop.
I did it
Oh,
again.
my stars.
Oh, dear.
I'm making a New Year's resolution to make a podcast without talking about people who've passed.
It's like I need to get a hold of Casey Kasem and see. Oh, never mind.
Man.
You can't reach for the stars.
He's already there.
Hey, when you are subscribed to our podcast, we'd love for you to do that. Leave some remarks. Tell us what you think of these podcasts. We are trying to get them out more consistently to you guys, and it does help. Reading the reviews, reading the comments. And audience, thanks for listening to us. We're glad you do life with us.
Yep, it's in honor of Valentine's Day. We want you to know we love you.
We do love you. And go out there and outdo one another with honor, all right?
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, bud.
You too.
The Skit Guys podcast is brought to you by skitguys.com, where you can always watch their videos for free and peruse all things Skit Guys. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of the Skit Guys podcast. Until then, live long and lie prostrate.